Comments ni nyina na say omo performance because I want to drop it 3 points. Now omo be check and answer omo check. Talking about this performance chart. Kumasa Asante Kotoko de na eye blue no. Medeama de na eye green no. Na say odi di nkomo de a from Kotoko's perspective, from match day 1 eba no ya na metaka who say seesaw kakra wo mu, who say seesaw kakra wo mu. They haven't been really dominating in the top 2, top 3. But okasa top 10 there, 2 clubs in no omo top 10 pa. In fact, the whole season Medeama and Kotoko nyan drop it just below the top 10 position of the Ghana Premier League. 2 clubs in ebo momo de. No for Nikosi Green so I know na ye Medeama dia. Green sorry match day 1 no ebe da first kakra and na oteba match day 3 and osa focus ro kakra afedie so do ani bu match day 5 over no akoy se o saneba be do match day 10. So in the next 10 games after match day 5 no Medeama eba on the descendancy. Almost saneba ya be do match day 10. It's the lowest point so far in the season. Nana me dwen se be so ha omo frosro kakra. Omo frosro no da ho kakra bi anu mpo eye kakra, you know, and na ma ba fe de Medeama sat aba fom. Watch the table. By contrast, come Asante Kotoko blue map no a frosro, meaning say what check Kotoko form and say no omo sa ba pa after say abysmally match the 2 match the 3 omo te buy out those games now Young Apostles time no na ye kan na shock kakra wo, but Kotoko has been climbing up recently and performance in pa put these 2 together na ye di 2 teams no ho enkobo. So Dr. Ogum Ebeje and I want to minje Medeama betimi age want to minje coach Adote betimi age ni nyina no kamfo ano ye hwe table iso a Medeama wo hefa be won 7th on the table at this point, scoring some 15 goals, conceding 12 and operating at a healthy goal balance of 3. Na kwa Asante Kotoko so da ne soro pe. This is very funny. Kotoko G League na nche na Medeama beje ye. Na ohwe table this season so a omumienu ahode no yakobo so they have everything that deserves to help a club or the Beji League no. Kotoko on 6th position, 16 goals scored, 11 conceded, operating at a healthy balance of 5 goals on 28 points. So Kotoko ne Medeama battle no, a more fierce, just as Kotoko ne has folk and so battle no. Facha me na de funny kakra na say Kotoko stays between Kumasi Asante Kotoko, sorry, Medeama and na has folk. O wo mu mienu finfin pe. Na hwan na edge na ho afimi ense ni makoka top 4 no. Heart of Lions, Gold Stars, Nations became a complete top 4 no. At the lower bottom part of the table, and Chelsea a joke can ye. In some bakum ye bi akwa efe ho, Accra Lions wase ha say bi. Legon cities and that's what I understand sir ombeyan sesan kakra coach a champion betimi akofa adwuma no ni nyina no a kire beten ho sem Medeama e wo soro but ya kan no asema wie Legon Accra Lions is Atreman in so atre de no na say joke rebusa obi ani the real answers to their questions. You won the FA Cup, went into Africa, performance rank yemfa ho na oba fie so a na oba be relegation zone. The fans na busa at this point and say coach apra continue for ma top 4 mu krada on bon homoden na on form on comedy table because they deserve it. But you put the emphasis on that game and Medeama eboti akuma Asante Kotoko. Felix Che is back in the fold after Sapia Kubine Adam sent me and keep position Felix Che, one of the best goalkeepers we have in our domestic season. Ono na Medeama Kamaradin Mamudu Kofi Asma the captain obenya Kobena mo a na Mubarak Yusuf enti ya kwa ese kirafo no miensa aye central defenders Kamara nko na right back Kofi Asma Kobena mo and then of course Mubarak Yusuf a ball left back three central defenders and Medeama boti akotoko na the ehun ne say double pivot to the 4-2-3-1 no Abdullah Nuruddin ne Michael Enu formerly of Ash Gold and Beyond Gold Stars omumi enu nyina say central defenders and omobogina back four we say echi enti ya kwa say a bonus creativity there Kotoko bebre, but that wasn't the case. Per the evidence we saw from the game, Kotoko bowra pa. It's the whole setup, double pivot to protect Obenya Kofi Babel, therefore draw Prince Owusu and Andikumi in a 4-2-3-1. Yana formation who say and yes say that here. A bit me bubu inside on it than per the movement and its adjustment. It's Prince Owusu be move ya ko top akoka Andikumi ho. Na ye two central in Nuruddin Abdullah Michael Enu. 2 out wide, Kofi Babel and Derek draw. 2 up top. 4-2 central, 2 out wide, and a 2 top. Typical traditional 4-4-2. And a system, a better than it. With a very flat back four. Ninginan come for no Kotoko realm, but Kotoko line up on say it was a very similar akin to that of Medeama. Similarly, 4-2-3-1, Patrick Asedu, Emmanuel Kote, Joseph Ablo, Samba Gobani, Kamara, and the better go post to him. Justice Blay, and Andrews and Timanu. This composition is quite different from that of Medeama. Medeama bought 2 central defenders, Batahano, Coach Ogumbo, 2 central midfielders. Peter Aminu, Abetamwa, he is sacrificing the position as the leader of the attack, and in the bar, this auxiliary position out wide. Said the best support to Kwampoku, and Emmanuel Lartey bought the 10th position. It can also change into a typical 4-3-3 with 3 central midfielders in the playing team and Emmanuel Lartey. Amidu, of course, Abetamwa, Kwampoku, Ebetimi Adma formation or Adane 4-3-3. Yeah, game room. Medeama problem, let's say. Medeama problem here consistency in terms of performance. On my end, number no channel, every time we keep talking about this squad, say, Africa, with the exception of probably few and Dukumina on count at that time. No, Michael was registered so late. Our Africa, no, they have a very beautiful squad that can be, carved a very nice team from that of Kotoko. Onya Kwampoku, Kotoko. Who has some idea? You can't yepa Kwampoku as part of Abetamwano. Or top now, Doctor Mayehu Adibi. Show TV na say baby I say Emmanuel Kote, Neshasura, Patrick Asedu. Those 2 guys were the laterals in the game. Right full back and then left full back. Now, Dr. Pushoma Kosru because it was a great statement of intent. So, a person of court, Medeama Sono Kokon ye. And it is Justice Blood, Jumana Swati. Offensively, coach did drop in as part of the 2 central defenders, making it a makeshift back three. And Opushi in Team Manu Malonchi, Eco Supporto, attack and Eka Krabi. So, 2 coaches had different ideologies. As against Omumi and Uninano, one had a very defensive selection. And one also had a very, very attacking formation. Now, this is Kofi Babel. Medeama created a lot of chances on the down flanks by Kofi and Derek Wano. But the finishing, no, the end product said that Medeama really struggled in the final attack. But this is Medeama season of the league, they scored for fun. Yes, somebody might be missing Jonathan Sowa. Somebody might be missing Derek Fodjo, goal scoring Derek Fodjo. And no dear young Mayafi. But you have a squad that dear we say Taylor and Dikumi, Kofi Babel, Bernardino Tete Osai. You have all these boys. In terms of goal production, Medeama, you can't complain. And because when you have few chances, some of them came via set pieces. Now chance but there's one element of player, Dr. Ogumo, Yepa. Now, I know they say, or implement it when you give no man a chances, but that is the present element. And after those set pieces, Bob Akumi, defense, not clear for box, Kotoko continue to put a lot of pressure, even on the away. Now, Medeama pressure power. And sometimes I shake Kotoko against Adriana, I shake Kotoko against even future stars in the FA Cup. Doctor plays more bodies behind the ball. It's my opponent, or prepper. But I was telling you about the present element of what Doctor gave me. And this is how they got that chance. Oh, Kwame Poku, this chance shouldn't have been missed in the first place. But you see, Kwame Poku is not really sharp. I feel over. Now, dear Tierney, at the time I Medeama ever passed the free trade yakon. Kotoko strike about Kupene Jirato. And then Emmanuel Lartey support. And the show TV, so Medeama justice, they don't say that. But Medeama justice, this is Kofi Asma, and this is Kwabena Mwa. About pushing Kamara D Manako. And I'm pushing at the left back, so I'm going to call in Mubarak Yusuf. And the 2 players when a fellowship or build a call. It's punish you, the cat and cat, some of the no margin say a second call, it's me punish Medeama pa. They really repeated a lot of errors, even despite having fellowship back. But this was the goal. But let me busa say if you start a game with 6 defenders and still concede from a set piece, it raises a lot of questions about team structure without the ball, how you can recover. Now this is quite Poku beautifully nodded that ball in here. Now Osha how go to buy and a signature celebration on the Twaso. This is the goal. Now keep your eyes solely on Kwame Poku's movement. After the second out jumping Kofi Babel, no, Bonnie Babe D in Team Manual. Now shouting this is Kwame Poku. Now Kwame Poku Ojani Pasantam, he stands between 2 players. Oja 2 players in term. This was the first movement of Kwame Poku before nodding that ball. Oja 2 defenders in term. Me can't be break me players and say every time there is a cross, the source of the ball and the destination of the ball are equally important. It's baby a born econo. Who say any shabono? Na all of them are really focused and baby a born in fever. But born eco baby. but as a striker, but we are money free body here, and this was the second position. A two we know Jomo but I feel you know this is intelligence. It's purely intelligence. Earlier you saw as a Kwampoku or Machi or squad nature on your room. Watch him. And no coach say born now defend and no coach say DA. And why are you in the box? This is Kwampoku. The first position in here before in team Manu about pick a site, you know. This is Kwampoku and this is in the second movement. Look at the adjustment. Defenders me and saying, you know, as my friend say Kwame Bejina. It's not the case, but I sign him to me a canon. Medeama is serious boxing. And Kwame Poku did just that. His connection with the ball, how he floated and suspended the body, you know. I mean, it was not even necessary, so dive. And everybody is a bit agitated in the box. But when movement, Bonne Koye, Saka out jammed Nana Kofi Babel. You know, there was a recycle moment and Tim Kofi picked it up. And nobody absolutely, and I mark Kwampoku. Good striker, good movement, good connection in the box. Kotoko took the lead. But in Kofi Bibraka, including the coach, Kotoko could have probably scored more. But more no earned me as a farmer. Now, and no come for no Medeama so started ya, or more build up back up me and sa. Kotoko defense, you know. And my Medeama a lot of chances pa. Now, make a lot of chances are a beer, nanya quality, and a clear cut chances. A 20 minute can say, but boy in a toilet and a hammer pa. Not because me support to be and I'm support to as an analyst why players should go lazy in the box. A very similar nature of the goal na Kotoko share, you know. The same thing, and in that same goal post to Krona, a deeper box in Batamada. If you put this aptitude, you don't mean it's all by winning league, you know. And you can understand if I say Felix and Niajapa returning from injury, long layoff after the Africa, now Felix a pre-quarter everybody I know follow Medeama messing. But yeah, check here there. This was the first thing. Kamara Dean is the goal scorer. Osha build up now or involve pa. Or not started build up on here alongside Nuruddin, the two central defenders and I said two defenders, you know. To Kamara nya 1-on-1 with Peter Midwaka Hano. Or ball combo quickly and or running into the box. And San Okopego. So watch them. And then I make now Peter has forgotten say no been now Peter is here, very idle. You see Peter, but Kamara is going for the goal, but Peter is left idle. In no man's land, only your shed the Patrick I see do bet me here. Now the ref is no one will be and an you can always watch them. Two players in there. This is the situation. Now after say you Peter Frim, and Peter is an attacker. On him the mentality of an attacker. So I pass here, you know, come box room. Now me can attackers never box room. They forget. It's Peter about why is us to energy about game, you know, over 100 kilometers and we're running. But running, you know, he's left the guy very free and very, very, very available in the box set or to me receive this ball. Now, you don't forget Peter. Justice Blade, Justice catch there, other defenders now on the chin say, or Moshe Kamara. So watch Justice Blade. This is Blade. Watch him. Blade was communicating to a woman and she said, Ojinamachi. Now we had a Blade. So Peter and then Blade allowed Kamara to put that ball beyond Kamara. Kamara and 2 and a dive on it. It's for different day, but at that point, you know, shooting spot, you know, it was so close, and the goalkeeper beat, you know. But watch Blade. He's telling somebody with in the right hand, and I said, Shemachi, now oh yeah day, Shemachi no oh yeah day Blade. So Peter left him, and then Blade so was telling people say, and that was how these points got splitted. Oh, Takwa 1-1, and a game no call. It was a big game, defining a championship. You know, two goalkeepers in I think they did their best, with the exception of the attackers, and Anthony and Prove back to the fold. Yeah, call FA Cup. Now, Oshaya, after goal, you know, in fact, Kotoko will see chances. Kotoko had a series of chances even after this goal. I'm okay, it become Poku, and 9 or you see the team, or you see the 9, you know, but I understand Kwampoku will come very thick and fast. About support to but there are a lot of chances. Kotoko Sasu Kretia, it could have given them all the 3 points via open play, via set pieces. Nina, no, not Medeama, gifted out all these chances. But it was so surprising, said game, you know, it ended 1-1. Kotoko probably should have won the game, but kudos to Medeama for picking a point at home. Komulusu Ofieswa, Nanka Mwakra. Yedebesia, but oh share Ghana Premier League table no so. Let's talk about these 3 clubs and I am called chief one more. Hasselhoff on 5th, Kotoko on 6th, Medeama on the 7th position. A dear the partner can for a league in one fee. And a Kessben one established here, you know. Omo did Nations, Gold Stars, Bechem, and the Heart of Lions actually. Is it a trick? A kura dada when be a kura dada kura. Sempani phone China. Yeah, bebe who anu ma jomo me send you top.
Sabremo na fe Accra Lions complaints ni nhwem kakra.
Yes, you know omu kana 2 second goal. Yes, you complain. Lions
Okay, new Sabra ni nti.
Yes sir. Dreams and Accra Lions working kind bro fu bebre me jira me tie wa referee okodi game no Maso Hansen. There are a lot of incidences, but yen two boys na yen hwem kakra offsides ne those calls no nyina na twetwe Lions for na so, but yen two boys na yen hwem where your offside call one, but me call wachi atwen line na to ho no said we abenya how na tie so offside na wo ye no wo hwe o TV no so deeper wo say dreams na hwe green jerseys no me hu ya me wo mienu a ahead of Accra Lions white striker jersey a hu no TV see. So this is the first complaint about video no ma compiling them. The chief was shot offside way pa Hansen afraid ya. Medeama team chama so and wadaroma. And then there's dreams defender blue and as I said dark line but Lion striker or for Dorman anymore say. So this is another offside call. At the time of the ball kick and also so chief wadaroma no so na why. What shot through a line anymore I who say defender ball na chikra or line na striker no. So we the toss me no so am complaining here. Say ya teacher am say go machi. And you can see say lines no line 2 no no so was our page the flag. So chief we so clear o TV no so at the time no really
that is a clearly yes. Dreams defender no or play Lions striker no onside eh?
Yes sir, onside and one our can see no. Defender no far. They are most surprising.
No. Yeah.
Obeno the ono play line nyina wa pagya ne nsakra no oben line 2 no original line 2 nanim se say line 2 no ye adwuma pass or ye adwuma dia woni say defender before chira or play the whole line onside.
Wow.
Yes.
And also Hansen G offside. Yenko next one.
So after this and chief who line so line na me dia to boko even before line no na so visible so na line no ho enheda ehia bebre. This is also another offside call. Na hwewe so boko. Na we na call box num de see ya maso oje no obia ne ho betimi aka asem kro. Ball ne call box num watch it. E call soro nipa me enu call soro use my head and a ball ne tisi from oya so be shooting na maso la ball benda da. Sheni di bo ne box no sheni di se BBC ho ne nyina ehu ya sabre wa bo ben da onu kwa ne hu ade kro me ba bia mjina chief ni hu bibia esi ye you can watch it
new jina o se Hansen je de ba de because ball no Antoinette just before say attack and be ball no
ball
hosimu ana
yes obebona
you know them say ball no better net so on penis na when you the buy ball whistle.
So chief shooter ni e ono na obay when a foul ball no afa na oba late but the soro no kono dreams 4 na wa ha Lions 2 and the zone ha ti yan hwe omo ko soro ball na assist from Hansen abo aben no sabre wabo aben no
Wow.
It will be no then Saturday in the club.
It's a ball no torneta, no no ball na ben we foul offside.
Ball no torneta, e can hustle yi free mu. You can see it. Ball e cost.
Disallow go no.
Yes.
Wow.
Bia ni ho si ho, bia ni ho si ye. But 12 mo be bona no then sa corner no. Hansen di. Hansen bra. Hansen di onyan shooting yo bibia bo ne cost nyina hu ba Hansen ne nsani fa no na ode boda ben etu ode aben ne nsani fa na so ma obe boda da obe bosare be ya enko toilet we no be late. This is Hansen na de hu ne say from babia Hansen gina to incident in a sport action zone no is about 45-meter distance but Hansen saw say ripa 2 na cost no bibia si ho no ntu obe bo ben watch it again ono so afa no woko no abo ben eti no okra na ho tentem se mo hwe ya no miane nantiemu pa no miane nantiemu because no far but this is it. So it's another call Lions complaints ho ma twe zoom ya ma say be hu say obi bibi and obi anyo bibi. This is another thing yes also enhwe bio how Hansen so and then the Lions it's also another offside call mesa twa ko achi na wa hwe ne bio offside call se ne dawson and na ha Lions pa say mo ntwamu nko every the last pass, final pass in the Biania stop. So Oshaya, it's another thing. technical team no tankom wa no be complaining Accra Lions players no as around that referee no and this is it chief who show TV the studio on say before ball no beba no at the time of the kick otabusa eno nie at the time of the kick no ba hwe attacker no na nimpa dreams a player jira ho na de a boy enkomo ye di mu nyina sa field no o matchem lines by lines etu betima yisu dark na de light na kasem o hwe de dark light no a dark power from na enu na dreams different energy but Lions attack and a fair now best step on the right foot into the air dark, you know. But this situation is also another offside call. Another offside call, chief. Yeah, na okano. Eti anoso ajiwie na complaints no ba eto so all the complaints ni nyina no ya na dodo na no ye offside call we so wahunu say offside call and you know a repeating no or game no na ma Lions technical team players ni nyina no am a bit furious say referee na poundful omosa it's almost about 60% of the complaints you know offside calls. This is another point. Who said that be me de ade ba kwa me de kire no lines no there's always a dreams defender but at the time of the kick this is a striker and to raise so another call all this who said there's a defender here there's a defender here fan attacker no a movie but this was also another caller and this is another very very similar to the discussing offside calls no ojedodo na ba ko so na wo TV so no always we say we rempe na so acho hwenedi won say defenders be play strike and onside say the chief would catch them no me per lines we pa because my argument is simple she black line or the dark pa no who's a dreams player or yeah film but Lions striker no do what furthest of the attackers no no our middle of the line and checking closely na say any offside and I say onside. This is clearly a cheat on this situation. Who say or them striker them through on goal but he was stopped halfway. At the time of the kick, just as we've been asking, and also where is so a bohester for offside. Say, Joe. Now, area had the end to say, I couldn't be. At the time, I dream say clear ball, no crown, or not Hansen, Passabo, base. If you have to do the sea Hobiano, Hansen or Bobbay. Or who's a bay 50-50 now, and I'm a tacker, the bitch, or any sunny funnel. I don't know how the Bonabay. Then sunny funnel, the Biano, the Bonabay, Yan and sunny funny crab band or from. Oh, who's action no by na who say wait what really happened ball free so defender clear before you about clear no about Beneda da wa ball Beneda da said be insure and very similar to Lions wo pull back no dey e di kan church there no every time ball na be bana no now they send fan corner no all man see form and obi na okia hye ball no etu hwa se ha makwari omo hu ade kra omo ye and no so so the last one no na me coach for and I will share with TV so share di Shady, how about Beno? What about Medeama dreams? What about Beno? This is it. Every potential attack be an Hansen stopping. Every potential attack. Watch this. Is there a foul here? Is there a foul here? But what about Beno? It's your game, and this is the last piece of your discussion. You know, what about Beno? Every time there's a potential threat, be who ya quickly now. What about Beno? And Sajo.
Well, new. Mami so mo high na emre ne ko. Edu bia na ayesire na da form 3 e wo studio ha.